see on a 12-hour, has there been any opportunities? That last little opportunity to like kind of DCA at a fair value probably would have been here. So when we interacted with the 100-day moving average at like a $1.30 to $1.50. Now, ideally for your entry point, you want to get in. So we have the 12-hour chart, so that's going to give us a little bit more data. I wouldn't really want to use the Hatter too tight of a time frame, shorter than 12 hours. And then and through the bear or the bull, we're going to have opportunities of where this is going to interact with the 100-day moving average. But I would say this is a good look simply because Bitcoin is still the narrative, and Bitcoin still has, as we can see from all the data, still has a push for it. So the stacks, essentially, since the correlation is going to be so high. And so I would say this is like getting Bitcoin, but at a higher beta to the upside. So, I'm not opposed to stacks, but it's definitely, if you want to look at the fear and greed index for this, like this thing is definitely going to be on the greed side. So let's look at the fear and greed. And yeah, this is at a more greedy point in the market for it. So essentially, what I always suggest, if you have a nice amount of interest in it, take your allocation today. Why wait? Because like I say, things can continue to just go up. Maybe 25% of what you think you may want to put into it over the next 2 to 3 months, right? But then ideally you would want to be able to get another DCA in, or maybe a more fair value DCA in when the greed is somewhere below 50. So we're at 80 for this asset, and we ideally would like to see it below 50, closer to 30 if that. And so, yeah, and obviously, when we have all of this basin where we're at the low greed of like 5 and, 8 and 10 and all that kind of stuff, and that's when you could have really got some good DCAs. And y'all can see that, especially with the Hatter showing you all of that good information out here for all these buy opportunities. So Stacks looks pretty good. It's very bullish and it's breaking out past all-time highs. Yeah, there's going to be some upside, but it may be very limited compared to some other altcoins, but safer, if that makes sense. We'll go to Phantom real quick. So Phantom, and I already got this one on the watch list.